Hey everybody. Wow, the mango one's good. I feel like it's overrated, not underrated. Well, let's wait for some people to get on here. Ooh, there's someone here. Hey, how are you guys? If you don't know who I am and this is your first time clicking on my channel, my name is Matt, and this is the playlist for the Reseller Rundown. I usually do it with my host, my friend Anylu, over at Henry's_hangers. But she was on a vacation, so she couldn't film today, so I'm doing this episode alone. I thought it would be a good time to shed some light on the real issue. No sales. Hey, Leanne, how are you? But yes, today's episode, I'm going to kind of do and touch on some tools that I use in my reselling business that help me grow and look how messy my background looks right now. And things that I use every day to, whether it's like a physical item or a service or a routine or a technique or whatever I do, I'm going to give you guys a little list of what it is. I'm going to pull up my list right now. Let's wait for a few more people to get on here. Oh my God, I just hiccuped. Did you hear that? But yes, how are you guys doing? Comment on the side, or I don't on this side, and tell me what's good. But yeah, let me pull this up right now. But yeah, okay. So the first thing I would say before I say like physical items that I use for my reselling business, I have an Amazon storefront link, which after this video is posted, it will be in the description. It's in the description of all my other YouTube videos. So it's like my Amazon storefront about like items that I use. And if you do buy it from there, I do get a little bit of a commission, like a 0.5% or something, like really small. But these items help. I'm not just saying it for that reason. I have my cookies ready. I'm literally dead. Yes, we love that. Also, I figured out how to like put the questions on the screen and stuff, and I'm super into it. Love it. There we go. I'm actually gonna go live on my Insta so we can get people over here because a lot of people don't have the post notifications turned on. So I'm gonna go live and show everybody to get onto this vibe. Oh my God! Hey everyone, more people are coming. You're in your car. I thought you said you're in your car listing. I said listing and driving. Oh my God. But yeah, so basically this episode, I'm going to talk about some of the tools that I use to fail at listing challenges and such. Like Rebel Rose, who's watching, knows I failed at our listing challenge. But yes, so today, everybody get on, link in description, on live now, bitches. We love. Hey, Brittany, how are you? How are you? How do you guys feel about the little logo up here? I try to be like Brittany and like lay out my show like with the color, a logo, a theme, a scheme, a vibe. But yes, so everybody, I'm getting on IG Live to tell everybody to pop over to YouTube. That's where the fun is at right now. But yes, so I would say I'm going to go through the kind of tools that I use and such. Some of them are like physical items, whether it's like a steamer or a label maker, which is pretty self-explanatory on what I do with those. And some are services, like I use List Perfectly, the Poshmark sharing tool, which a lot of people have asked about. The Matt is live notification, but we're already here. I'm dead. Yes, we love. Okay, I'm going to get off Instagram Live and just vibe with the computer. Let's go. Okay, so I would say the first tool, I actually have my reseller Amazon storefront link. So I'm going to open that up and kind of read off to you guys what it is. And then also when this is live, you'll see in the description the actual link. Yeah. Oh my God, Kelly, hey, Brittany, hey. So, oh my God, look, the thumbnail for this live is me opening a White Claw. Guys, are we screaming? But yes, so, hey guys, what? I'm opening this up right now. So I have it really laid out pretty cool. So one of them is for my YouTube videos, all my YouTube supplies, and then one of them is for my reselling channel. My reselling supplies. It's all the same channel. So I'm going to go through and tell you which ones are the most helpful and which ones I recommend. Also, a lot of people steamer-wise, let's start off with that for an example. A lot of people literally buy $200 steamers, and that's great. The Jiffy steamers are really expensive. But also, if you either can't spend that money or you don't really want to spend that much on a steamer, there's other options. I got a steamer like 4 or 5 years ago for $80 on Amazon, and I use it to this day. I don't even think they make it anymore, but there's cheaper options. So I add some of the cheaper options on my thing and also the Jiffy one. Because you have to really think about it, what you can do. Don't be pressured to spend all this money on supplies and everything when you're first starting. Feel it out. Buy the cheaper one. See what you like. I got the smaller Dymo, and I can print full-size labels on it because I just changed the dimensions, and I'll do a little trick. So I'm going to make a little tutorial on that too. The logo is just RR. Pretty simple, guys. Also, I thrifted this. Are we obsessed? It's like a denim soft crew neck. This is Monolani. Is that like Hawaii somewhere? We don't know. Hey, Trish, how are you? So, a lot of people have also been asking me what camera I use for my YouTube videos, and it is this camera. It's in my description. I got it with my unemployment money when COVID first started. So this is the Canon G7x Mark II, and I love this camera. It's small but mighty. The quality of this is crazy, and you can see in my YouTube videos all the footage in there. Besides vlogs, I shoot with my phone because I don't really want to walk around with this. But all the footage in there is from this camera. So yeah, so that's the first tool I really use, the camera. My second tool is my label writer, which is my Dymo 450 Turbo, which is plugged in and hopefully can reach. It is right here. And the funny thing about this is that a lot of people get the 4XL because they think like I need a full-size label and not the tiny little barcode. But I use the full-size shipping labels on here. I was gonna see if I had a package, but I shipped them out today. Myself. Yeah, so there's a trick to do it that way. I learned from somebody else's YouTube channel. God knows if I can remember who. It was like a year ago. But like I had the money to get the 4XL, but I was like, should I save the money and just get a smaller one? So that's what I did. It's $80 opposed to like $260 or something for like the huge one. So yeah, the camera, label writer, and everybody needs a scale too, especially if you sell on eBay and stuff. Comment in the description. What are your guys' like? What's your favorite tool you use for your reselling business? I want to know, because mine would probably have to be my lint roller, literally. No, mine would probably have to be my Dymo, probably. I love it. Eventually, it's going to probably break like everyone else's, and I'll have to get a Rollo. But I already spent money on this one, so I'm waiting until it breaks. I'm using it as much as... That's unfortunate. You're going to like... You're thinking, I know when it will break. You think it's going to break. I think mine will break eventually. Not because I have too many sales and it's going to run out of printing, just because my luck, it will break. But also, if you guys are wondering why Anylu isn't here and you just are joining, it's because she is on a vacation right now. She's at the airport, actually. I wonder if she's watching this. Hey, Anylu, I miss you. Where you at, girl? You know, the vibe. Yeah, so this is going to be a shorter episode, and she's not going to make it today, so I thought I would host it on my own. But let's be interactive, everybody. Let's make it easier for me. What's the one tool you guys can't live without for your reselling business? I'm really curious. Comment it in the comments. Because I know it's different for everyone. Obviously, everybody needs a way to print labels. I literally used to be the person that cut the paper and everything and then taped it on. Once you start getting over to like 1 or 2 sales a day, 3, 4, then literally it's the most annoying thing to cut it. Then you accidentally switch them and they go to the wrong person. Leanne said, OMG, I was a literal Dumbo and was using my nail to get the tape off the roller. And my friend literally sent me a tape dispenser to me the next day. Can't live without it. Oh, you're saying oh my God, this. Where's my tape dispenser? It's on the floor because I took a trendy picture. Are you talking about this? Yeah, it's literally the worst when you have to do it with your fingernails and then part of the tape gets cut. So then it like wraps around a string and then your tape roll's ruined. You don't know where the end is. It's horrible. And then you try to cut it, but then you accidentally cut through all the layers and it peels off in like a chunk of like 12 layers. We don't love. We need the tape dispenser. But yeah, and I was shocked. They're actually like $12 or something ridiculous. And they're in my Amazon storefront. Actually, you can see right here. This is the tape dispenser I got. It's the Uline one, and Uline's a really good quality shipping supply brand, and it was $13. So if you guys don't have a shipping a shipping tape dispenser, then definitely invest in one because it will give you less headaches in the long run. And yeah, but cool. So I'm going to get into the services that I use for my reselling business. There's 3 services that I mainly use. One is for my YouTube channel, my YouTube videos. So the first service I use that I swear by, that I'm literally moving around. The first service I use that I swear by, that our whole last month was kind of themed off of them, and they gave away a month to a viewer, which was Kelly. She won, so we love. Kelly, how have you liked using it? I want to know. But List Perfectly, I didn't even say it. But List Perfectly is like the #1 cross-posting platform that literally is so user-friendly. They're adding new features every day. Now you can like track inventory, which I haven't tried yet. I'm excited to like test out. In one button, you can like cross-list something from Poshmark to eBay and Mercari, and it goes right there, and it opens the listings, and you just click post and like zhuzh them up and like change them for that platform and add the details. Oh my God, thank you. You're so sweet. I feel like I look super washed out right now because I'm right in front of my window, but yeah. So basically List Perfectly is my main one. And if you guys do want percentage, 25% off your first month, use the code Reseller Rundown on List Perfectly. And or Westo Thrifty, it's up to you, whatever. You can just like put them in a hat and choose one. It's the same discount. But Reseller Rundown, because this is the Reseller Rundown. And then the other tool I use, oh my God, excuse me. Other tool I use is what's it called? I can't. Seller Insight. And I just heard something outside. Somebody set off fireworks today, like walked by a trash can and threw a firework in it, and it blew up outside my window. I swear to God. Oh my God, I almost had a conniption, coronary, an aneurysm, something. But yes, so I'm gonna stop being crazy, which is a lie because I'm always crazy. The next tool that I use is Seller Insight. It's where you can literally see all of your data and numbers, because that's a really important thing in your business. Which I didn't know for a while, because then I was like, how much am I making? I wasn't keeping track and stuff. And you can look how like this Tuesday compared to last Tuesday, or this day on that month compared to that. And it's really user-friendly as well and cool. And the main reason why I use that app is relisting. You can relist, you go on Seller Insight, I go to it, it says 200 items have been in your closet for more than 60 weeks or something crazy like that. 60 days, I don't even know. I think it's 60 days. But like some of my stuff has been listed for like 300 days, and I didn't even realize they were listed that long. I never would have known unless I looked at Seller Insight. So then you go on Seller Insight and you click the item, and it takes you to Poshmark, opens the listing, and then you copy the listing and relist it. But then you swipe back to the app, and then it will say on Seller Insight, do you want to delete the other one? You click yes, goes back to Poshmark, click delete, goes back to, you know how you can swipe on the bottom of your screen to go between apps? And it's just like amazing. So then you don't have to find the listing and then go back and try to find a one to delete it and like share it so it's on the top, and it's like not confusing at that point. And then the third tool that I use service-wise, so I covered List Perfectly, Seller Insight, and the third tool that I use is TubeBuddy, TubeBuddy, like YouTube. And I use it for my YouTube videos. It tells me all the top hashtags, how they're performing, which ones I should plug in, ranking wise and stuff, how many clicks they got in the past like day or 2 or 3 or 4 or a week. And it's really helpful. So if you guys are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, it's a lot of work, which I haven't been putting in recently. I need to start being more consistent. But if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, do it. It's like super rewarding. And don't do it for money. Don't do it for that reason, because like barely a percentage of people actually make money on YouTube. And when you do, you see it like 3 years later when your channel grows. But for me, I do it. It's a way to express myself. I went to college as a video editor as well for film. So I channeled that too. Also, am I talking really fast? I would be scared out of my pants if that happened. Yeah, someone set off a freaking firework. And literally outside of my window, I'm not even joking you, this is how close my window is to me. Literally. I flipped. And my friend was over earlier today. Oh my gosh, my hard drive is here. My friend was over earlier today, and my the thing went off, and I was like, was that a gun or something? She was like, no, I saw smoke outside the window. So I looked and got up, and this guy was walking across the street with his dog, and he started screaming at someone that just dropped a firework in the trash can outside. And took a year off my life. I got scared. But yes. So I'm going to make this a really short episode. I just wanted to get on here so like we weren't missing a week, and we were consistent with you guys, and we're here. So I'll give it like maybe like 5 more minutes, but yeah, this is gonna be like a 20-minute episode, just a vibe. So I told you guys some of the tools I use, and another thing that I think is really helpful to stay consistent is having a planner. I personally, oh my gosh, I'm a wreck. I have the Nicole State planner. I find it really helpful. As you can see, I haven't been taking advantage of it as much as I should have. Oh, that feels good. But that's my resolution. This year's resolution, mid-year resolution, to start regardless using this planner more, because I even put my personal stuff in it. And when I do, it literally saves my life. Am I freezing? Wait, is it freezing? I'm so sad. Is it freezing? I don't know, but yes, I'm gonna end it just because, of course, when Anylu isn't here, it's freezing. I told her she was wanted. I wanted her here. This probably wouldn't freeze if Anylu